Hello, it's me again. I want to talk today about Luigi Galvani, somewhat forgotten scientist who eventually, with his work, led to electromagnetic stimulation of brain become possible. Luigi Galvani was an Italian scientist at the end of 18th century. He was born in 1737, and he originally wanted to study religion, theology, and go to monastery. Luckily, his family made him change his mind. In 1755, he studied medicine on Bologna University, one of the oldest universities in the world, and he graduated pretty fast by modern standards in 4 years, which is standard even today. And in 1659, he actually graduated medicine. 1762, he obtained a doctorate, and he was promoted to professor of anatomy and obstetrics in University of Bologna. Then he married Lucia Galvani, who was the only daughter of Domenico Guzman Galvani, who was a professor on Bologna University. And in 1772, he actually became the president of the university. In 1796, Bologna was occupied by Napoleon's army. And since Galvani was truly religious, he actually refused to sign his loyalty to New Republic, and as a consequence of that, he was actually expelled from university, and he was forbidden to give lectures and teach students, so he was actually completely without any income. He died 2 years later, age 61, but actually his nephew Giovanni Aldini tried to finalize his uncle's work, and he was the proponent of his research, counteracting what Volta was talking about in that time. According to the documents that we have now, Galvani actually started first experimented in 1780 with preparation of the frog's leg. And he used the apparatus based on Leyden's jar to make electro machine. This was electrostatic field which gave him actually enough electricity to make stimulation possible. In 1786, he actually discovered that a frog's leg from a metal hook, which is touched by electrode which another metal, actually moved. And he wrongly believed that he had discovered animal electricity, because in that time there was a belief that there is animal force which is the reason why everything moves in animals and humans. And he wrongly believed that he actually discovered animal electricity when he actually discovered electrical stimulation of a muscle. Nevertheless, what he discovered was actually a base for research with living tissue in electrophysiology, and also the methodology is still used for galvanization. What he discovered that touched by two different metals, muscle extracted from a living organism can move, got later a name Galvanism. And this is basically the main idea on which the Frankenstein was based, as a fantastic story which were based on Giovanni Aldini's presentations. Thank you for listening.